Freud's very much alive. I mean, we live in, I used to tell my students, we live in a post-Freudian world like fish in water who are not aware that they're in water.
Yes, yes.
And we take for granted, basic Freudian notions like repression and projection and so on. It's in everyday speech. People who never went to college will have incorporated some of these ideas, even though they've never had a class in psychology. It's just part of our culture. And at the same time, Freud's been roundly attacked from many quarters.
Yeah.
So one of the things that you kind of go into in your tussle with the imaginary Freud, or as asides, or what are the pieces that we mostly reject today, and what's the stuff that still has some gold in it?
Yeah, and I like your fish in the water analogy, by the way, because we have imbibed Freudian ideas, and then in the next breath say, well, Freud's obsolete, right?
Yeah.
But what I tried to do in the book is kind of do a sorting out, and I think that's where we need to be as a profession and in the culture in general. We need to take another look and do a reevaluation of Freud and realize he was a very prolific writer, an immensely prolific thinker. And he did not hit the bullseye every time, of course. The idea that men are coming into my office and waiting online to get help for an unresolved Oedipus complex, it just sounds absurd to me. It sounds silly. But as you say, there are ideas like repression and projection and defense mechanisms and transference and resistance. They go on and on.
Mm-hmm.
There are wonderful ideas that have been salvaged and used in these short-term dynamic therapy models. And now there's a burgeoning body of research that says these ideas really work.
Yes. And I'm also thinking of, speaking of burgeoning, the whole explosion of research and writing around attachment theory. And, the roots of that are certainly in Freud and his idea about